In an era of professional bodybuilding where athletes began pushing the absolute boundaries of human size to extremes, Markus Rühl was a spectacular anomaly. Born in Germany, this exceptional powerhouse did not start weight training with the dream of becoming a global icon. He actually picked up the iron to rehabilitate a severe knee injury suffered during a soccer match. Markus discovered a terrifying genetic response to heavy lifting, packing on quality mass at a shocking speed. He quickly outgrew the traditional local gyms, transforming his frame into a dense wall of muscle that defied traditional aesthetic laws. With an absolute, unwavering dedication to moving the heaviest weight possible, he set his sights directly on the international stage. Rühl proved very early on that he was a rare breed of competitor, a genuine force of nature who embraced the freak show aspect of the sport, completely shocking fans with his unbelievable thickness. What truly transformed Markus Rühl from a standard professional contender into an absolute mythical figure within the global fitness community was his upper body width. He is universally recognized as possessing what might be the single widest, most jaw-dropping set of deltoids in the entire history of the iron game. When he walked onto the stage and locked into a front lat spread, his physical width was so immense that he completely blocked the other competitors standing next to him. His shoulder and chest development possessed a three-dimensional fullness that looked like an elite special effect from a Hollywood movie. He mastered the art of raw presence, turning his limited time under the bright arena lights into a visceral display of pure, unadulterated mass. This unique structural advantage turned his individual routines into highly anticipated spectacles, proving to the roaring crowds that pure size could instantly control the entire arena atmosphere. The immense potential and hard work hidden inside Markus's elite frame reached a legendary, historic peak whenever he executed his signature posing variations. His hands-on hip most muscular pose remains an absolutely foundational, legendary image etched into the history books of professional bodybuilding. When he leaned forward and flexed, his traps exploded upward to his ears, and his chest split into hundreds of deep, distinct striations that left the judges completely stunned. He engaged in legendary, high-stakes battles against iconic champions like Ronnie Coleman, Jay Cutler, and Gunther Schleierkamp. While he did not always fit the traditional judging criteria for classic symmetry, his sheer freak factor made him a nightmare to stand next to in comparisons. His historic performances established his status at the absolute apex of the mass monster movement, proving to a massive global audience that he was a king of pure density. The absolute historical pinnacle of Markus's competitive professional career was definitively forged during the legendary 2002 Night of Champions. Entering the prestigious New York event in absolute top-tier condition, the German giant put on a masterful display of shredded mass and extreme fullness. He successfully combined his terrifying, cartoonish volume with a level of dry conditioning that left absolutely no room for doubt regarding his ultimate dominance that evening. When he was announced as the undisputed champion, the roaring crowd erupted in absolute awe, solidifying his name in gold letters. That monumental victory proved to his critics that his extreme formula of dense mass could capture a major title when executed with surgical precision. The spectacular triumph launched his career into the financial stratosphere of pop culture, establishing him as one of the most marketable and beloved figures in the entire modern fitness industry. What truly separated Markus Rühl from almost every other elite competitor of his generation was his incredibly authentic, raw, and humorous personality. He did not pretend to be a strict, clean-cut fitness model. He was a heavy-lifting, heavy-eating giant who genuinely loved the hardcore lifestyle. His legendary training videos, filled with intense gym sessions and massive protein meals, became viral sensations that inspired millions of young lifters across the entire globe. He approached his heavyweight training with a unique, old-school intensity, lifting massive amounts of iron with basic compound movements. He earned the profound, widespread respect of hardcore gym purists who always valued authentic grit over fake social media personas. On a modern stage now often dominated by calculated internet aesthetics, Markus remained a true, authentic titan whose actions and massive smile spoke total volumes to his loyal, passionate fans. Markus Rühl has officially stepped away from the blinding lights of the professional stage, but the profound blueprint he left behind continues to actively inspire new generations. He will forever be revered in bodybuilding history as the ultimate mass monster who successfully proved that pure size is an art form in itself. His incredible life journey serves as a powerful reminder that staying true to your unique vision, structure, and passion will always stand the test of time. Future generations of heavyweight athletes will continually study his legendary shoulder training and his historic most muscular poses, trying in vain to replicate his magic. He showed the world that a champion could achieve legendary immortality by simply being larger than life, completely confident, and fiercely unapologetic until the very end. The German Nightmare has permanently etched his name in gold, leaving an unforgettable, powerful mark in the history of bodybuilding.